Throughout the COVID-19 crisis, one thing has become clear. The communities we call home and where Inova has the privilege of providing world-class, safe care have shown the deep respect and appreciation they have for our frontline heroes and the trust in the care we provide. The outpouring of support has been inspiring. Your thoughts, the food from local restaurants, the donations of PPE and other supplies, we truly are all in it together. For that, I am deeply grateful. Since we last spoke, much has happened, and I wanted to share some updates. Since we saw our first patient in early March, we've had more than 1,000 COVID-19 patients admitted to our hospitals. Due to the preparedness and excellent care of our team members, we've already celebrated nearly 700 discharges to date. Yes, most patients have been successfully treated, and far more than that have overcome COVID-19 at home without requiring hospital care. I had the confidence before this started that our teams had the skills to deal with COVID-19 no matter how serious the condition, and they've proven that in these patients. I talk almost daily with my counterparts around the country, and it has never been clearer that the care of COVID patients at Inova is as good or better than anywhere in the world. Fine-tuning care for critically ill patients can determine whether they end up on ventilators or not, and can determine survival. The Inova team has proven it can handle whatever comes its way with skill and compassion that you can all be proud of. I certainly am. We have continued to care for all our patients in the community, for health issues we handle daily, patients with needs unrelated to COVID-19. But even that has changed drastically. We quickly shifted to telemedicine and virtual visits to ensure your everyday needs. In April alone, we conducted nearly 30,000 video visits and more than 7,000 phone visits. Approximately 90% of our visits are now done by telemedicine. Virtual visits are one of the positive effects of the crisis and had been on my radar as a strategic priority over the next 3 to 5 years already. They don't waste time in the car and are available from almost any screened device. You can assure that your information is accurate well before the appointment to save that time to focus on your health. And in the era of COVID, you can do so in the privacy of your own space, a natural way to socially distance, and get that care that our patients consistently rate as very valuable. Many patients say they like virtual visits even more than in-person visits for these and other reasons. Inova is prepared to adapt to our new realities and help you adapt as well moving forward. I realize it has been hard to keep up with accurate and up-to-date information, so please also go to inova.org to see the answers to your questions regarding COVID-19. Don't get caught up in the headline or rumor of the day. Go to our website and have the right information 24 hours a day. Inova continues to provide safe, excellent patient care. Our coordinated response across the system has been a model of teamwork. Excellence is one of our 5 core values and has been nationally recognized. Let's start with the Leapfrog Group, which focuses on quality and safety. Always critical at Inova, but now more than ever. Many of you know that Leapfrog has rated all 5 Inova hospitals as Grade A for quite some time. I'm excited to let you know that just today, Leapfrog again rated all 5 of our hospitals Grade A in their spring 2020 ratings. Straight A's never gets old. CMS, the federal government, also rates hospitals. In its history, CMS has never rated every hospital in any large health system all 5 stars. That changed this year when Inova became the only large system to ever receive this distinction. I hope you are as proud to have that in your community as we at Inova are. We know that nationally recognized focus on quality and safety is why you have trusted your family's care to Inova for a long time. But one of the unforeseen serious risks of this pandemic is that some people are now not seeking necessary care out of fear of COVID. Yes, COVID is as serious as we feared, but we now see patients waiting longer to call for an ambulance when they experience symptoms of stroke, and hospitals across the country have seen many wait too late for interventions that could have been successful if applied in time. The same thing is happening with patients with heart disease, diabetes, and yes, even cancer. Of course, we must balance the risk of COVID with the risk of those diseases, but we have to remember that those risks are often just as serious, if not more so. Remember, infection prevention is a core strength at Inova. All our hospitals wouldn't be 5-star without relentless focus on it. So we put in place a number of measures to assure your safety and the safety of our team members. For example, we're doing temperature checks on everyone entering our facilities. Yes, we still have visitor restrictions in place, but there are a number of circumstances, such as having a baby or end-of-life care, in which visitors are still allowed. But as of today, masks will be required and provided for all visitors. You may also know the governor has lifted the moratorium on elective surgery that gave us time to store up PPE and get prepared for new workflows to prevent spread of COVID and to make sure our hospitals had room. As of today, we have hundreds of empty beds available for surgical care and non-surgical care for both COVID and non-COVID needs. We will continuously evaluate circumstances, with safety of our patients and team members always the priority. And if we see need for COVID care to go up, we can adjust the case volumes to assure there's always capacity for any situation. Earlier, I mentioned the support the community has shown for our team at Inova. Just this week, our community partners in fire and rescue, police, sheriff, EMS, and others came together to do siren salutes at each of our hospitals. The camaraderie exhibited every day, not just during this crisis, and the strong ties we share with those partners is unsurpassed. And we're proud to stand with them in support of our patients and our communities. We are all in this together. We've had to make tough decisions and work hard to ensure we will always be there for our community, but we will emerge. There's no question this is still scary. But with each interaction, each day, each week, we all gain familiarity with the new normal. I've never been prouder of this organization and the unsurpassed dedication of our team members who are its fabric, for our patients, for each other, and for our communities. There are brighter days ahead, and you can continue to count on Inova for all your healthcare needs.